Hello and welcome. I'm finally recording the video flip through of this latest journal, which is called Snowy in O, and this is one of my memory books, which are quite few. I make them from time to time, and all of them are devoted to some specific places in time, or some specific experience of natural revelations or something like that that I get when I have some hikes or walks. This one actually took place long ago. It's in the beginning of this year probably, and if you remember, there was a big blizzard and we had it all over the world probably. And I re-experienced the winter. I reopened the winter for me this month. And this is the first story I would like to tell you about my re-experience in winter. And actually the journal book, I would say the compendium, a book, it has all the natural, treasures that I found during that walk. And I tried to, and pictures that I took during the walk, and I added them here, printed them out and added them here. So this one is the shadow box. On the what can you see on the cover? This is the shadow box with hazelnuts. Then these are some, we call them earrings, but I'm not sure what they call them in English. Also these are the seeds, and this is a little bit of lichen that I found on the branch. All of them are taken from this strip. This shadow box is handmade out of matchboxes and with a lot of texture, snow imitation paste, so it's hard. And these pieces are sealed inside. Only the upper parts are pretty fragile, so it's better not to press it or something like that, because the frame is pretty sturdy, but the inside is still original. So the pictures of these findings can be also found inside. A lot of the main colors are white, beige, and black, and lace, cheesecloth, breads, and a lot of other wintry stuff. And here you have a big spine with a nice, let's say, button. And this is another side, back side, with also handmade crocheted, napkins. Let's start from the very beginning. I'll try to keep it short and sweet. So this is the front cover. Yes, and the spine is double. Here is a double spine. You have this heavyweight cardboard spine where the signatures are sewn in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 signatures. And then the upper spine, which is made of this lace. Okay, this is the first front page. So this is a picture with all the findings that I picked on that day, and some of the seeds you can see here in this vellum pocket. And actually they are accessible. You can open and get them out. Maybe even try to grow them, the plants, the trees, or maybe not. And here is a tag. You also can insert it here. This is the second picture. Also, this is the river and the picture of the snowy forest. That was absolutely amazing. And that's just the beginning of my walk. And here are the two tags. And all over the journal, I used a lot of snow imitation texture paste by Prima. So, and glitter glue like this. You can see it here. Just why don't you want to go back? Yes. Yeah, and a lot of pieces are sewn, and some are stitched, some are stapled. So this one is a tag with the name and some info about me. These are the pages from the calendar, hanging calendar, which you tear page by page after the day by day, and this tells this one tells about the winter cares of some gardener. If you care about reading in Russian, you can. So, and there will be a lot of pages from different vintage old Soviet Union books. All of them are in Russian. This one, as you can see, it depicts also wintry landscape. And this is one of the poems. This is a poem which is called The Snow Song, probably. And I received it from my Facebook friend. She's French, and she kindly found English and French variants of this song. I didn't manage to find the author. Maybe it's folk, maybe not. So here is the first one. It's a love story, actually, love song about the snow. And there are a lot of old memorabilia and pages from like my early students or school years, and some of the pages here are coffee dyed, but some are naturally old. This one is naturally old, and this comes from my students' years, and this is some English studies. Another page from another journal, also book, a Russian speaking book, and it's also about winter, as you can see. Okay, this is the music. Some song, and another winter landscape from a botanical journal which is called Young Nature Lover. It's a Soviet, just it doesn't work. They stopped it long ago, and still it was a specific magazine for children. It was about the nature, it was about the animals and the plants. The same snow poem, snow song, but in French. Sounds great. So, a lot of lace, as you can see. Well, let me put something here. Okay, like this. Okay. And there are some more pages from in Russian, and another sticker, and this is another. Just some notebook pages, copybook pages, coffee dyed, and so on and so forth. And here is a piece of beautiful lace, also with a piece of beautiful tag, which can be used as a photo mat or just picture mat, or you can glue your memorabilia here, or even write there if you have white pen or pencil. Okay, and here is the first bookmark with this is enamel and some crystals, and it looks just perfect for this. And here is a little fold, and this is a skeleton leaf with glitter glue, and another picture from that day with this is actually the tree when I picked these seeds and berries, and this is the berry itself. It's also glued into the surface. And here is another tag and a die cut, also all in black and white, and perfect for winter. And from time to time, all over the journal, I also use my handmade glassine, which I made just with wax and an iron. And this is a very interesting picture also. We saw an amazing tree with this plant. Hawks, maybe, yeah, I just will write this in the description. So we picked just long stems, curly stems. So we picked a bunch of them because they were still dead. So here is one of them, covered with snow, the imitation, and this is actually a shaker. Like if you move it, I just don't want to do it here, it will move also, and it's moving, by the way. And this is the picture about Humulus lupulus, it says in Latin, and says something in Russian. This is the picture of this plant when it's alive, from an old botanical Russian book. Okay, now we can do it like this. It's big, and some description about that. Another magazine, 1985. It's about hunting, and also a picture of a snowy landscape. Some music page and some vellum with a very nice silvery button. And this is a page from a Russian fairy tale big book, also referring to winter. This is a Belarusian song which is called Small Hair or Tiny Hair, and something like that. Hair, it's not the hair that grows on your head, it's the hair who lives in the forest. This one. This is something in Russian also about these are the notes, some of the notes from my English studies or something. And here is another picture of a snowy black sky and a blizzard, and another page of this fairy tale book, and pretty much the same Russian English Russian dictionary page, and another page of this botanical magazine tag, and tiny booklet made of book pages. I started to like them and include them almost everywhere, and it's pretty interesting. All the pages in this booklet are made of book pages that are pretty vintagey. Some of them are in French, from Happy Mail, from one of my French friends. Some of them are in English, in Russian, just a mix. And one more tag that you actually can do. There is one more pocket over here. Maybe it's better, easier to put it here. Yes, and like this. Okay. And a lot of tabs, as you can see, they're just fixed with staples. Okay, another bookmark. Just easy at that. These bookmarks are fixed just with this type of pins. So if you care, you can take out the pin and use it. This one is a plant, also wintry plant, which I covered with handmade glassine also. It's pretty brittle, but transparent enough to cover and fix this plant and still show it. This is an original vintage page, and the book pages also. This is Russian English dictionary, and another page from the magazine. Some printed copies. This copy was probably printed using the typewriter. It's even not a computer printer, it's a typewriter. You can see some letters here, and especially some punctuation marks like commas and full stops. They are printed more heavily than the rest of the type, so it's a typewriter print. Yeah, good. And some more pages. Just these are blank and full of just waiting to be filled in. Okay, another bookmark and another layout devoted to a magnificent view. Actually, these are the two parts of one view. So this is like, if you look like this, you can see the whole river bend starting from here and moving there. It's like they are coming from one another. And this one moves, and you can add some picture or something here. More than that, here is again the imitation of snowy branches, as well as here. And just amazing. I look at them and I recall immediately this really awe that I felt when I was walking there. I actually reimagined winter on that day, and I felt like crying with emotion, with happiness. Not even it. I wouldn't call it happiness. This feeling is very strange. This one is French, also from Happy Meal. This is in French, and it's definitely vintage. I mean, that wasn't like crying. It was something very strange, like the feeling of absolute transcendence, yes. Again, like I felt happy or lucky living, and the most important thing, being able to feel something, to feel that beauty, to experience that beauty, while so many people don't have this opportunity. So it was real awe. And that day was awesome, I would really say. Again and again, details, all one style. And the last page, no, not the last, actually. So this one is a bell, yeah. So it rings, you can hear it. And these are the things, these tiny earrings, as we call them, that you can find here. Here it is. And this is my handmade artisan, I would call it chip or just topper, made of plastic and covered with different type of media. Tiny notebook or booklet or whatever. And this is the second, also bright picture of the lichen, and actually that grows on the trees, on the branches. And actually I didn't do anything to the colors of my camera. So these are the original colors, and this is what it looks when it dries. This is the piece from that picture. Okay, and some more winter pictures, and we are moving to the end. This one is some coloring book page, so you can take your pencils or anything and just color them as when you feel when you need it. Like, it's a good meditation to color this type of coloring books. Okay, and one more unfolding piece, actually great invention, I would say. Also pretty brittle can be if you use just book pages, old book pages. Also the pocket here. Come on. And I tried to make these two die cuts as kind of a closure, and then fix it again with this paper pin. And one more winter beauty. All of them, as you can see, are covered, the edges are covered with black distress ink to give it general style. Ah, yes, this one is about the hazelnut, actually. Maybe this one is about the hazelnut. French book page and dictionary page, some notes from my childhood maybe, and we are coming to the end. So it's pretty big, but if you write, you can like open it like this, and you can safely write here. One more page, one more book. Okay, this one. Also, you can see that this one is made with like music paper, and it's really nice, and a lot of die cuts, fussy cut images, and so on. Oh, strange. Some staple and some grass or something. Okay, and this is a very interesting page. It's about the first snow. It's a poem of a Russian poet about the first snow. This is a page from my Reader's Digest or Reader's Diary, what I kept when I was pretty young, much younger than that. And yeah, okay, it's just generally obvious. Oak tree. And my favorite type of pockets made of my old letters. These are all real letters, genuine letters from like envelopes from the letters when I was a child. We used to write real letters, and I still have an assortment of them. I never reread them because just really life is too abundant to come back too often. And this one is also a glassine tag, also made by myself from the just a tag. This is also kind of a bookmark, and also it's fixed with a pin. And pictures also was pretty a revelation, like an empty naked forest. Like you can see, it's not naked, it's all covered in white. It was like full big patches of white, and then I am coming and to neck closer to the tree, and I see this only leaf in the whole forest, looking exactly like this. So I couldn't but pick it, and here it is. The color is a little bit different because yes, when I saw it there, it looked this way, but when it dried, it lost a little bit of its red, but still it's here. And as you can see, there is another die cut which like kind of imitates the branch, snowy branch coming down together with it. So I tried to imitate the composition, but not fully. That wasn't the main aim, just to keep the feeling. That's pretty much all about this journal. You can guess how long it took, especially this part. And this journal also comes with a package of die cuts and cutouts and different decorations that could fit not only this journal but maybe some other, and a full package of tags, an assortment of tags, and this type of tags, and this type of many tags, and even a napkin, which I find pretty interesting, and I just love it. Maybe somebody cares about the decoupage and will use it in their project. So thank you for watching. Hope to be able to show you something else, some new project. I'm going pretty soon, and I'm thinking about making one more winter memory journal. This time it's going to be focused on dried plants which you can find and you can see in the snow or before the snow comes in winter. And but I haven't yet made up my mind. Maybe yes. So thank you so much, and have a great end of winter. I hope that I do think that in some places winter has already left, but here we still have a lot of snow outside. It's pretty chilly, and so the feeling of winter is still here. So I think maybe that can inspire another project. Maybe not. Who knows? We are going with the flow. It's all about the it's all about the vibes that are taking me to the final result. I never know at the beginning what I will get at the end. So thank you so much. See you soon, and bye bye.